opinions and concerns are profits, the opportunity came knocking today at the rural is matching changes the United States made last week in relaxing. People in our country are waiting for organ or tissue donations, and sadly Canada has one of the lowest numbers of organ donors in the world. A young boy named Kristopher Knowles is trying to change that. He's walking across Canada, and today he arrived here in Brandon. Students from Betty Gibson School accompany Kristopher and later talk to him about his life. Aaron Harrison brings us his story, and it's a story about a boy who has the strength of 1,000 men, but just needs one liver.
To see Kristopher Knowles, he looks like any other 13-year-old kid. He loves sports, especially hockey, but unlike most young boys, he can't play.
This one was a life-saving surgery. I had that like 3 days after birth.
Kristopher was born with Biliary Atresia. He's had 20 surgeries and has been in and out of the hospital all of his life. He continues to sit on the waiting list for a liver transplant.
No, I'm not scared. I am and I ain't. I'm not really, because I know that I'm getting it. And I am is because I've been waiting too long. And we don't have enough Canadians signing the organ donor cards or donating their organs.
Nook had walked so far in her search for the sun that she had reached the edge of the sea.
Cheryl Martin and her daughter Madison are both examples of what a difference donating can make. Madison has had a cornea transplant, and Cheryl's had a kidney transplant.
I think there needs to be more awareness of how much it helps the individual receiving the organ or tissue or whatever, because it changes your life.
2 years ago, Cheryl's kidneys failed. She was put on a waiting list and just last month received the call that they had found a match. It's given her a new lease on life.
Well, it frees up a lot of time. There's a lot of time spent going to and from dialysis, sitting on dialysis. You feel better, more family time. It's endless. I'm feeling much better already, so I can just anticipate what I'm going to feel like in 6 months or in a year.
Kristopher's hoping to help the other 4,000 men, women, and children in Canada that are waiting for organ or tissue donations. Signing your donor card is one step, but the most important thing to do is talk with your family and make sure they know if you want to be a donor.
Please don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven is who need them here.
In Brandon, Aaron Harrison, CKX News.
Yes.
Gotcha.